Yo, can you guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully the sound's coming through all right and everything is good to go. We have some huge breaking news that just dropped through here just a few minutes ago. Apparently, PlayStation is looking to have an equivalent to Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, this is absolutely enormous news. This comes from Jason Schreier from Bloomberg, who's one of the most well-respected journalists in the video game industry itself. I mean, guys, this is enormous news. I wanted to make sure I get this news out here quickly, as quick as possible to you guys so you understand and know what's going on with it. Like I said, it just broke here probably within the last half hour or so, but I wanted to get this information out here for you. And I'm reacting to this article, just as you guys are here live. I haven't read the article yet on Bloomberg. So we're just going to read through this and react. I'm going to give my observations, what I think about this, because this is obviously huge news when it comes to the gaming scope of being able to stream PlayStation games, multiple PlayStation games within a library anywhere you want on your device, on your phone, on your iPad, on your television screen, wherever. Like, this is absolutely a huge news. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at this article here right now. So again, this comes straight from Bloomberg. This is Jason Schreier again, pretty much the most well-respected journalist in the video game industry itself. So all kudos to him here. So I'm just going to read through this and react live with you guys here as we go through it. So it starts off here. Sony Group Corporation, PlayStation division, is planning a new subscription service to compete with rival Microsoft Corporation's popular Xbox Game Pass, according to people familiar with Sony's plans and documents reviewed by Bloomberg. It's what's going on. I see you in the chat. Welcome to the chat, bro. I'm just going through this huge breaking news that just dropped here a few minutes ago regarding PlayStation looking to go ahead and have a Game Pass service. This is enormous news. The article continues on. It says the service codenamed Spartacus will allow PlayStation owners to pay a monthly fee for accessing a catalog of modern and classic games, said the people who asked not to be identified because they weren't authorized to speak to the press about the plans. Well, obviously so, because this is like, this is huge, fresh news, right? The offering will likely be available on the smash hit PlayStation 4, which has sold more than 116 million units, and its elusive successor, of course, the PlayStation 5, which launched more than a year ago, but is still difficult to buy due to supply chain issues. Let's see, we're continuing on. When it launches, expected in the spring, the service will merge Sony's two existing subscription plans, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. Oh, nice. Okay. Currently, PlayStation Plus is required for most online multiplayer games and offers free monthly titles, while PlayStation Now allows users to stream or download older games. Documents reviewed by Bloomberg suggest that Sony plans to retain the PlayStation Plus branding but phase out PlayStation Now. Okay. And I feel like that makes some sense. When it comes to PlayStation Now, I know it's not nearly as popular as Xbox Game Pass. So phasing out that name completely and just sticking with PlayStation Plus. Wow, I wonder if the pricing would be included if you have PlayStation Plus. You obviously would you be able to stream these games as well, on your device in addition to all the other benefits that PlayStation Plus has. That makes sense. I think they would do something like that. Obviously, they're probably going to spike the price of PlayStation Plus. Having a service like this is a lot of upkeep. You obviously you have you have servers actively working all the time. So something like this is going to be a lot of upkeep. So the price on PlayStation Plus, look for it to probably increase quite a bit. But oh wow, this is cool. Details on Spartacus may not be finalized, but documentation reviewed by Bloomberg outlines a service with 3 tiers. Okay. All right, so the first one would include existing PlayStation Plus benefits. Okay, so that's like what we have right now. The second would offer a large catalog of PlayStation 4 and eventually PlayStation 5 games. Okay. And then the third tier would add extended demos, game streaming, and a library of classic PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games. Holy mackerel, this could be a huge lineup of games, guys, on that third tier. Wow, that is extremely extensive. So the third tier would add extended demos, game streaming, and a library of classic PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games, guys. Wow, absolutely incredible. A representative for PlayStation didn't immediately respond to a request for comment, obviously. So, although the PlayStation has outsold the Xbox in recent years, Sony has lagged behind Microsoft on the subscription front. With this new structure, Sony would look to compete with an Xbox feature that has been popular and lucrative 100%. I'm telling you guys, I told you from day one, Xbox Game Pass is the way to go. Even if you can't get your hands, on an Xbox Series X or an Xbox Series S, just get Game Pass, man. I mean, you could just, go ahead and play these games on your phone and you're straight. I mean, wow. Okay, so Microsoft's Games Pass, which is often dubbed the Netflix of video games, has more than 18 million subscribers. It allows users to pay $10 to $15 a month for unlimited access to several hundred games. Xbox has built its overall strategy around the service in recent years, putting all of its internally published games on Game Pass as soon as they're released. Xbox Game Pass day one for Xbox Game Pass, exactly. Xbox has also made some big acquisitions, such as Bethesda Softworks last year for $7.5 billion with the goal of bolstering the Game Pass library. Wow. Sony is also putting resources into expanding its efforts in cloud gaming. The people familiar with the plan said. Microsoft's xCloud game streaming service became widely available earlier this year. Wow, guys, this could be this is changing the landscape between Xbox and PlayStation for sure. Whenever you talk about the big differences with Xbox and PlayStation, the number one thing that most people say right from the get-go is the Game Pass service. Xbox has that Game Pass, the ability to get you to play these games anywhere you are, from your phone, what have you, with no issues. The PlayStation is able to have a similar service comparable with what Xbox has, and if it's just as reliable, if not more reliable, and with with the PlayStation's library, I mean, how incredible PlayStation's library is with the PlayStation Studio games, all those games included in this service. Guys, this could be absolutely enormous. This could blow the freaking doors off. So, I mean, it's real interesting that this information gets revealed here. We're about 6 days out from the Game Awards. I wonder if the Game Awards, maybe we're going to see some kind of announcement during the Game Awards for this service, or if it's going to be sometime here, maybe early 2022, maybe sometime in January. I don't know. This is crazy. Jason Schreier with the scoop here, as I mentioned. PlayStation plans a new service to take on Xbox Game Pass. This is something else, guys. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see what goes on with this, because this is going to change the landscape. This changes the game. This changes Xbox's strategy. I mean, this is what Xbox has been doing for all these, months. It's just focusing on having games available on Xbox day one. And it's really nice if you have this service. If you can't necessarily get your hands on a PlayStation game that you want to get, if you have this streaming service happening, we'll just call it Xbox, or we'll just call it PlayStation Game Pass. We'll just call it that for now. I'm sure it's not going to be called that, but that would be something if it did, right? If they were to go ahead and have this, it's so much easier. If you can't get your hands on this game right away, you're strapped for cash. Maybe you can't get this game until like next week or the week after or what have you. You got bills, you got stuff to take care of, you got what have you. If you still have this service going on monthly, you don't have to worry about buying these games. You can just freaking stream it right there on your phone, on your iPad device, on your television, whichever the app is developed for. you can play it on that device without any issues and probably just connect up your DualSense controller, your DualShock 4 controller, whatever system you're playing on, whichever controller you prefer, and go from there. This is huge, huge. And again, PlayStation has the best games when it comes to their independent studios. PlayStation Studios games, they're top notch. I believe that they're making the best video games in the industry right now, bar none. And to have them make a service like this to directly take on Xbox Game Pass, it's a game changer. It's absolutely huge. Mark my words that if PlayStation is doing this, Xbox is going to be in some trouble. As long as PlayStation implements this the way that it needs to be, the way that it should be, without any hiccups, and it's a completely seamless experience from top to bottom, I'm telling you right now, this is going to blow the doors off and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So I just wanted to go over this news with you guys real quick. I know this is a short video. I thought, hey, if I edit a video and make a video, if I were to make a video about this and edit it, try to get it out there, the news won't be as fresh. I wanted to get this information out to you guys as quickly as possible. So I just like, hey, I'll just go live. I got this new computer and it's seamless. It's quick, good to go. So I'm just using the computer's webcam. In the future, I'll be using my, my regular computer, or I'm sorry, my regular camera that I film with. But I wanted to get this information out here as quickly as possible to you guys. Because, man, Jason Schreier just blew the doors off the wall when it comes to PlayStation news, with PlayStation planning a new Game Pass service. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this. If you think that PlayStation is going to go ahead and have something like this. Again, Jason Schreier's very reliable source. More than likely is going to be a thing. What games would you like to see for this PlayStation service aside from PlayStation exclusive games? What other games would you guys like to see? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys when it comes to that. But until the next video, I'm going to go ahead and head out here for now. But I will keep an eye on this, and I will make more videos depending on what happens with this story as far as new developments go from there. Until then, I'm AT the P. Albert Perkins, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, guys, and as always, peace. Later on, guys. Have a good one.